हेलो एवरीवन। आज हमने जैसे हैप्पी इंडिपेंडेंस डे ऑल ऑफ यू। आज हमारे यहाँ पर है डॉक्टर सुनीता सिंह और मिस्टर नितिन श्रीवास्तव। इनकी तरफ से हम इंफॉर्मेशन लेंगे, डीएमआईटी के बारे में जानेंगे। आप जैसे आप सबको बताया गया था कि आपका लेफ्ट हैंड का थंब का क्लियर पिक शेयर करें। सुनीता मैम, आपको किसी का आया है?
नहीं, मुझे किसी का नहीं आया।
आवाज नहीं आ रही है आपकी।
हेलो,
कैन यू हियर अस? आपको आवाज आ रही है हमारी?
हेलो, कैन यू हियर अस? आर वी ऑडिबल?
भावना मैम, आप
बड़ा करो।
आर वी ऑडिबल?
मैम,
अश्विनी, कैन यू हियर अस? अश्विनी?
ओके, यूट्यूब पे सब क्लियर है, तो वो हमें नहीं दिखता है कि हम इसी पे दिखेंगे बस।
ओके, आवाज आ रही है
ओके,
ना
बट
सबको?
कोई लोग है ज्वाइन किया है, किसी ने नहीं किया, वो हमें नहीं समझेगा क्या फिर? ओके, नहीं कमेंट्स तो आई कैंट सी, और ये तो स्ट्रीम पे मुझे तो नहीं दिख रहा है कुछ भी। ओके ओके,
अपने को पता ही चलेगा कि कोई ज्वाइन हुआ है।
हाँ राइट राइट, यस यस, ओके, ठीक है ठीक है। सुनीता, नितिन, हम लोग दिख रहे हैं इसमें लाइव जो चालू है, उसमें कमेंट्स वाला सेक्शन में आप देख सकते हो। चैट में आवाज ऑडिबल है हम सब लोग। मैं आपको इंट्रोड्यूस करके फिर आप आपका सेशन अपना स्टार्ट करो।
आपको हमारी आवाज आ रही है
कमेंट
ना?
सेक्शन में जो लोग हैं उनका कमेंट सेक्शन में आपको कमेंट दिखाई देंगे।
ओके
ओके,
अश्विनी, आपको हमारी
यहाँ पे
आवाज आ रही है कि हमारी?
ऑडियंस हमें नहीं दिखते हैं, बस उनके कमेंट्स हमें दिखते हैं।
बट हमें उनकी आपको हमारी आवाज आ रही है?
मुझे
कैन
आपकी
यू
आवाज
हियर अस?
नहीं आ रही है, आपका
नहीं आ
और
रही?
बाकी लोगों को ऑडिबल।
आपको आवाज नहीं आ रही हमारी?
तो फ्रेंड्स, हमारे साथ है माइंड ब्लोइंग डायनामिक्स से डॉक्टर सुनीता सिंह और नितिन श्रीवास्तव। ये आज आपको प्रेजेंट करेंगे, इसमें डीएमआईटी के बारे में ये आपको प्रेजेंटेशन बताएंगे थोड़ा सा। सुनीता मैम, आप थोड़ा सा अपना इंट्रोडक्शन देके आप अभी आगे स्टार्ट कर सकती हो।
Okay. Thank you, Ashwini. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to wish you all happy Independence Day. And हम अश्विनी को we like to thank you for making us joining this group, Women with Wisdom W3 Club, कि हमें उसने introduce किया इस club में. And today myself and Nitin Shrivastava, we will introduce you to our company Mind Blowing and the programs what we do. और आज हम आप लोगों को DMIT के बारे में इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे. सो आई विल लाइक टू शेयर द स्लाइड्स विथ यू. एक प्रेजेंटेशन शेयर करेंगे. ओके, शेयर स्क्रीन. सो आई विल बी शेयरिंग द स्क्रीन. शेयर स्क्रीन. नहीं, किसी का नहीं आया.
ये रिकॉर्डिंग आ रही है. रिकॉर्डिंग आ रही है.
हेलो.
रिकॉर्डिंग क्यों चला गया?
हेलो. हेलो.
हेलो।
हाँ अश्विनी, हाँ एकदम से वो नहीं आ रहा है इसमें ना,
ये रिकॉर्डिंग दिखाई सुनाई दी
इसमें रिकॉर्डिंग दिखा रहा था वो।
रिकॉर्डिंग वो लोग कर रहे हैं ना।
नहीं मैं कह रहा हूँ हम लोग लाइव देख रहे हैं कि नहीं देख रहे उसमें?
हाँ हाँ, आपका लाइव यूट्यूब पे चालू हो गया है।
क्योंकि
ओके
पावर पॉइंट पे
PowerPoint
PowerPoint presentation is going to share that.
हेलो
शेयर कैसे होगी?
हेलो
हेलो
हेलो।
PowerPoint कैसे? हम्म। अच्छा हमें ओके वो तो है, प्लस साथ में ना हमें पावर पॉइंट पे कुछ शेयर करनी थी। पावर पॉइंट पे हम एक्सप्लेन भी कर, हाँ
हाँ
पीपीटी
जी
शेयर करनी है।
अश्विनी को शेयर कर दें हम? ठीक है अश्विनी, तो मैं भी शेयर कर दूँगा।
प्रॉब्लम चलती है सारी। हेलो हेलो ज्वाइन अगेन है,
वो होएगा दोबारा से।
कैसे होगा? तो देख ही नहीं ना, यहाँ पे देखो क्या है, यू आर इन द शो। हेलो
हाँ मैम को शेयर किया है।
हाँ अश्विनी, लेकिन हम लोग आप लोगों को देख नहीं पा रहे हैं लाइव ना।
किसको?
आप लोग
दिख रहे हो ना, स्क्रीन पे दिख रहे हो।
लेकिन आप
नहीं, आप लोग नहीं दिख रहे हो।
मैं नहीं दिख रही हूँ।
हाँ आप नहीं दिख रही।
नहीं, अभी अभी आप मेन स्क्रीन पे आप दोनों होंगे ना, क्योंकि आप
ओके
ओके ठीक है
ठीक है, तो एक बार पावर पॉइंट प्ले होती तो फिर हम साथ साथ समझाते जाते हैं
हाँ
फिर।
ठीक है, मैंने शेयर कर दिया है।
ठीक
ओके।
ठीक
ओके
वेबिनार चल रहा है, एक वेबिनार चल रहा है। अच्छा जब ओके जब नेक्स्ट स्लाइड बोलेंगे तब नेक्स्ट स्लाइड ओके ठीक है नेक्स्ट स्लाइड कर दें
So let's go next slide. Sorry for the network.
Yeah.
We got disconnected.
Yeah, no worries, ma'am. Am I audible to you?
Yes ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, you may please start with the presentation. We are live
Yeah.
already and the
Yeah.
audience is waiting for your address. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the inconvenience. So we'll go to the next slide. This is a company name, Mind-Blowing Dynamics. So let's go to the next slide. So myself, Dr. Sunita, and with me, Nitin is there. So we both are the trainer in the company.
Hi.
And the directors of the company. So a bit about us, like I am a microbiologist by profession, and he's a
And
photographer.
I'm a travel photographer.
And we have a bend of mind towards these kind of activities where the mindfulness programs we do. So going to the next slide, ma'am. So the vision of a company is to empower people to overcome limiting belief and unlock their true potential. So this is the motto of a company. So going to the next slide. And our programs, like all our programs, we cater for children as well as adults, so that they can unlock their, first of all, they can discover their the potential and intelligences and the power, and then to explore them, basically. Going to the next slide, please. So today we are going to talk about DMIT. So DMIT is like dermatoglyphic multiple intelligence test. So when we say dermatoglyphic, that means derma is skin, and glyphic is the fine lines what we have on our fingertips, which we call as dermatoglyphic. So basically what we do, this is a scientific way of analyzing a person's strength. So when we talk about dermatoglyphics, so these fingertips of all our 10 fingers, these fingertips, what we have, this is DNA, and their development and the brain development happens at the same time inside the womb of the mother. So this all is a scientific way to analyze the fingerprints and to analyze the brain potential. Going to the next slide, please. Now, when we talk about DMIT, so here we will briefly discuss like the history of DMIT. So we had Dr. Harold Cummins, who was a scientist and who studied fingerprint patterns of thousands of people, and based on that, he has written the book also by the name Fingerprints, and he's called as a father of dermatoglyphics. The next slide, please. Now, after talking about history, like how the discovery of these fingerprints happened, now what is the history when it was used? So in 1970s, Russia has used this technologies, this fingerprint technology, and where they have identified the sports persons, so that who can bring in the gold medal for the country. So in 1972, they have won 50 gold medals, and 1976 Olympiad, they have won 125 gold medals. So using this technology, they have identified those strength people who could win the gold medals. And in 1980s, China has also introduced this technology-based system to identify the personalities and people for different fortes. Going to next slide, please. Now, correlation in between fingerprints and brain. So this is one of the main page what comes in the fingerprints report when we do the test for the people. So this page talks about like the right hand fingers, 5 fingers, and that left hand 5 fingers. So the right hand fingers talks about left portion of our brain, and the left hand fingertips talks about the right portion of our brain. So when we do these fingerprint analysis, through that, like you can see R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, and L1, L2, L3, L4, L5 on the screen. So the first component, R1, what you see, that goes for organization and management ability. So this will tell a person's whether organization management ability is a strength, or it is average, or it is a lower strength. And this all depends on how the brain cells are moving in our brain. Now, as I say, like each finger, like we have 5 fingers, the right hand, and 5 fingers in the left hand. So each finger codes for particular intelligence, because like the thumb codes different part of the section of the brain. Similarly, different fingers code different portion of the brain.
So we have 5 part of brain. So these all fingers related to 5 parts of brain.
Yeah, left and right. So the L1 codes for organization management ability, and the R2 codes for logical and analysis ability. The person whose R2 will be higher, he will be good at maths and numbers and logicals. Then next come the R3 is the fine motor skills, where we talks about the fine motor, the observation movement.
Yeah, small muscles like fingers and all.
Yeah. So people whose fine motors will be high, they will be good at arts and all. Then next is the R4, which talks about the language and listening ability. Then is the R5, observation and reading ability. Similarly, then L1 codes for creativity, interpersonal ability. L2 codes for visual, spatial, like 3D imagination. Then L3 codes for gross motor skills. And the L4 finger codes for the music analysis. And the L5 codes for visual ability. So here what happens, we all have 100 billion brain cells when we are born with, and this number is constant in our brain. But what happens in our brain, these brain cell movement is not symmetrical form. In each individual, they are moving in a particular fashion, and wherever the concentration of this brain cell is higher, that intelligence is higher. Wherever it is average, then that intelligence will be average, and wherever it is lower, that intelligence will be lower. So this whole report talks about you and yourself only, your comparison with yourself. So this also talks about your TFRC, total finger reach count, which gives your intelligence potential, like what's your inborn intelligence potential. So now we'll go to next slide, ma'am. So the next question arises, like what are the benefits of DMIT? So when we do this test can be done for people from age of 3 till any age. And this report will gives you like your strength area, what is your strength, what is your weakness, what's your personality type, and how is your behavior according to that. Then your relationship compatibility, your learning style, your communication style, your leadership style, your emotional intelligence, interpersonal and intrapersonal, and the career option. Hello, ma'am. Next slide, please. Yeah.
Yes.
Now the next question is like who all can take this test? So this test can be done for children 3 years and above. Then when we talk about the children 3 years and above, in case of toddler, in case of preschool children, you can come to know about network is going on now.
One second.
You are audible now. Yeah.
Are we
It's
audible?
clear. Yeah, it's clear,
Yeah, okay.
audible, no worries.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So for as we said, for children 3 years and above, so in this case, what happens when you are going in a preschool, at that age, you can come to know about the children's gross motors, fine motor skills, how they can learn, then what is the method of their understanding things. When they're in the school going, there you can come to know which stream will be good for them.
Yeah.
Like how do they understand things, whether they can go in science, arts, or commerce, what will be best suited options for them. Then for the further, like college children and all, you come to know about what career options will be best for them. So this support will give each and every one, like as per their requirement, like what is in the toddlers, what's required when in the school age, the learning method, how you can understand things, what is your communication style, as per personality, how you behave with children, how to work on emotional intelligence. And in case of relationship, like as we said, in case of partners and all, you come to know how different personality people can work together and have a compatible relationship.
Yeah.
And in case of corporates, also we do it in the corporates. It helps you in the recruitment process. The what kind of people you should take for a particular role. Then building a team also, you can understand what kind of category people, the skill set people you can identify scientifically, and you can make a team accordingly.
There is a disc personality. So in this personality, there's a personality called dominant. Second personality called compliant. Third personality is intellectual, and fourth personality is So there's a good combination of these personalities. So if you recognize or identify earlier for a company or any work, if you give tasks to eagles, means dominant person, they will achieve their goal by any way because that is in their nature to achieve to get that thing. Second is compliant. Compliant people are perfectionists. So if you give them anything to complete the task, so they go in every nitty-gritty. So they go in lots of details, then they come on their decisions. So like steady personality people are like very loyal. They think about their team. So they work in teams especially. Then we come to influential personalities. So influential people are like, they always keep quiet. Means keep quiet means people, attract to them. They have some different charisma. So these are four personalities. So the how personality works, in corporate and everywhere. Next.
Now, next, as we talk about recruitment process, helps you the aligning candidate with roles, building exceptional team. As we said, like you can build up a team. You can identify people as per their roles, like for technical or some fine work. You can identify people with certain kind of skill set, and that too using scientific method. Then enhancing training, then what kind of leadership style a person has. Then using those leadership style and giving them such kind of soft skills also you can do that. Plus enhancing training and fostering motivation, like as per the fingerprints pattern, you can understand the leadership style plus their working style. So based on that, you can decide the training programs for them and how to motivate them. So this also helps you in the employee retention program. So this is like if we talk about this test can be used at every age and every stage of your life, which helps you in building further. Now the next slide, please, ma'am. Next slide, please, ma'am. Yeah. So now how this test is done. So in this first we take the biometric of all the 10 fingers, and then the second step is like then we do the manual analysis of this. Like the fingerprint analysis is done by us. Once we do the fingerprint analysis, then the report is generated, and post that we do a counseling of the report. So the whole method involves like 15 minutes for the fingerprints, and then we do the second step, third, and the report comes in half an hour to 45 minutes. So this is the whole process of doing the test. So the next slide, please, ma'am. Next slide, please. Now, so as we talked about, like the personalities, like if you people share your fingerprints, it will tell you like what your primary personality is. So, so as we have not received any fingerprints till
Yeah.
now, so once we have, then we can tell you about your personality.
So if somebody has steady personality, so we can tell about the steady personality, so they can recognize this kind of pattern.
Yeah. So these are the various kind, like steady personality, fingerprints are certain these kind. Then we have a compliant personality whose fingerprint be of a certain pattern, and they will have dominant pattern of fingerprint and the influential pattern of fingerprints. Based on your fingerprints, we tell us about the personality trait and types. So going to the next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah. So this was all about DMIT, what we have told about. You can always come back to us and ask us like how these tests are done and what is the method. Because on a session like it's difficult to tell the whole things about it. And apart from DMIT, we also do certain other programs. Just run to the slide. We do midterm activation as well. Then the next slide, please. Then we also do memory techniques like where we use this linking method, PEG method, chunking economics method, where you can enhance your memory. Then the next slide, please. We also do programs of photographic memory for children and adults, where they can learn how to capture pages when they're studying or capture the moments or something like that. When how we capture the picture in a photograph through a camera, similar way, I want to start capturing. And this is how you retain memory for faster and longer duration. Next slide, please, ma'am. Then we also meditation program for children and adults, which will helps in reducing the stress, anxiety, and give the overall mental clarity and well-being. Next slide, please, ma'am. We also do like emotional intelligence. One-to-one people, we do emotional intelligence for children and adults. One-to-one counseling is done based on these self-awareness, managing emotions, motivating oneself, empathy, social. We understand like what are the areas and what are the scorings comes under the each category. And then based on that, we work on one-to-one basis. Next slide, please. We also do mind control techniques, like where we make you experience the alpha to theta levels. Like normally, normal condition, we are beta levels. When we say beta level, it is we are talking about the brain wavelength. So we take it from the alpha level to the theta level, where you can heal yourself, integrate things and all. The next slide, please, ma'am. Yeah.
Can we go on that page?
So yeah, go back.
Yeah.
So this was all about the presentation. Let's go back to the
Where there is a thumb. Can we go on that slide, please?
this.
Tell-
Yeah.
Okay, if you recognize this kind of pattern, like these people belong to study pattern. The
You have
first,
to check your left thumb.
yeah, first check left thumb.
If you can check your left thumb and this kind of pattern, that means you have a steady personality.
And the right one is this one is compliant personality. If you have this kind of pattern, so it means you have a compliant personality. So for compliant personality people are, most of them are perfectionists. This third one is dominant personality. So if you have this kind of means pattern, so it means this personality people is these are dominant person. So they can look for their goal quickly and they can achieve it. So these are dominant. And the fourth one is influential. So they have arch pattern. So arch pattern, now I'll tell you, only 5% of population in this world they have arch pattern. 65% belongs to loop pattern, and 35 belongs to these two comes into the world patterns. So these are the variations of world pattern. So 35% people fall in world pattern, 65% of population fall in steady pattern, and 5% fall in arch pattern. So Mother Teresa has arch pattern in her all 10 fingers. So these are influential personalities.
Yeah. So this is all about like the DMIT and the fingerprints. So you can always come back to us and know further more about it. Because on the live session we can't see who all are there, so we don't know as such. Yeah.
Ma'am, yes, there are some viewers who are online, but
Yeah.
there are some questions which I would like to ask. That as we see every day that every organization are opting out for biometric machines, and
Mm-hmm.
we do have thumb imprints to check the attendance and all. But
Yeah, this
in
is for attendance purpose, right?
Yes. So what we have observed that in the strength of 1,000 students, there are 4 to 5 students, they are not able to have the imprints only. There are no lines only created. There are no lines on the thumbs.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you see, then it is the plain surface only.
Ma'am,
One second.
one second, ma'am. Actually, I think some recording voices are running on behind, so that's why we are not able to listen to you properly.
Okay. Is it now clear to you?
Yeah, now.
Okay.
Ani, there's a noise. There's a
Okay.
background recording.
The recording's coming.
Okay. So now am I clear?
We could do the presentation.
Okay. Ma'am, I
Ma'am,
will
we can
drop.
close the
Ma'am, we can
presentation.
close the presentation.
You want me to show the presentation?
Ma'am, we can hear the actual recording is
Yeah. we can listen again. We are not able to listen your voice.
No worries. Please check comment box, which is just on the right hand side of the screen. If you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
please check the comment box.
Okay. Hmm. So yeah. So please check comments. Yes. Share your questions. Dear audience, please be ready. Okay. So as such, there's no questions, ma'am. Only we can read the hello everyone. Then no, yes, ma'am.
Can you rejoin? Rejoin?
Mm-hmm. Chat with us. Okay. Want to give student a fingerprint for the ID. Want to know if student can fingerprint.
Students are not fingerprints. Okay, for
So, ma'am, you mean to say कि like if something doesn't have the fingerprints, right? Then how we can go ahead if we have something with no lines or on thumbs?
it's not possible, and generally it's not possible.
If the lines are not there on the thumb,
Yeah,
yeah.
those even in autism, autism kids have those lines, but their patterns are different from the normal patterns.
The fingerprints will not be there only under the condition when
You have
there
no
is some
brains.
brain like some brain problems are there, or else if they burn out, then only like their conditions or they have cut some way to the knife or something, then only the fingerprints goes away because this is a DNA basically. It's the challenge we are facing for biometric machines attendance. Okay, so there are also conditions where when the people as they grow old, like the fingerprints becomes very like reason being the memory loss starts happening then. That is one of the major reason happens. Plus we can also check with our machines.
Yeah,
Yeah, then we can have a further clarity on that. Please check your number. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm.
you know.
This is not a clear picture. Actually, we would like to, we can use a scanner and check it out then because on the camera it's not coming clear. It has to be taken very precisely. I have shared, yeah.
Yeah, the dominant personality.
Uh, this is a dominant personality, Bhavna. You are the dominant personality.
So you're a team player.
So when we say dominant personality, that means you are a go-getter. Like once you think you make up a mind you have to achieve something, you will make sure that you achieve it. There are three images. Okay. So Bhavna, you have shared three images of yourself only. Okay, this is dominant personality. Yeah, yeah,
Dominant personality.
yeah. So Bhavna ji, you must be a dominant personality, as we said. You are a go-getter. You believe in achieving the task. You are a task-oriented person. You are a born achiever, basically. That's what your personality talks about. Your primary personality. So similar manner, like all the finger talks for certain kind of intelligences, which we can reveal from that scientifically. Okay. अच्छा अश्विनी अश्विनी की तो
Yeah.
अश्विनी is
Okay,
your
this is Ashwani's fingerprint.
that is dominant one.
She's dominant. Okay, Bhavna, no, Bhavna, your fingerprint is not here.
Clear नहीं है? ये वाला?
This is Ashwini's. This one belongs to Ashwini.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Bhavna's. And this
Reshu.
one is Reshu.
Reshu ka?
Reshu will be
Okay. This is also not only Ashwani's fingerprint is clear. There's Reshu and one more. No? Yeah.
nahi, clearly.
This is not clear. So we can do one thing.
Can you please spot one light from other mobile phone light? Use other mobile phone light on your thumb, and then from other mobile you can take picture.
One more.
Yeah, ये तो करेगा.
Yes. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 Correct, correct mention for mention. Thank you.
Clearly
Yeah.
नहीं है pictures.
Hello. Actually, pictures are not clear basically. So you can do one thing. So we'll share like how to send the pictures. Then you can share with us on our number, my number, and then we can get back to you with your pictures. We'd like to thank you, everyone. Hello. So we'd like to thank you, everyone, for this, for giving us this opportunity and to present ourselves here. And thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank
Uh,
you.
we are coming now to the end. In case viewers, if you have any questions, please drop in the messages in the comment box. And if you are interested to join Women with Wisdom, please comment over here so that we can help you out to reach to Dr. Sunita and you can solve your queries with one-to-one communication. Thank
And
you
very
so much.
soon we'll plan to come to Pune. So
Yeah.
definitely,
So then we can have one-to-one session, or we can
Yeah.
have a group session with all of you, so that then we can further clear your doubts and everything. So we'll plan that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Madam, I have received one more thumb
Hmm.
impression. I have
Yes.
forwarded it to you. Will you please
Okay.
check?
Yeah.
Abha's.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Abha is dominant.
Abha is dominant personality. Yeah. She is also dominant personality.
Okay. Hope
Yeah.
Abha, you are live. You have joined us live. And if not, you can please connect to Dr. Sunita one to one. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunita ma'am and Nilesh sir, for the wonderful insights. We every time do believe that there are brain sciences, and we all are very much attentive when it comes towards our personality. And I was really not aware that we can simply take fingerprints and can check with our personality types. There is one more comment in our live session. So she would like to check for her daughter and for herself for DMIT
Okay.
test. So
All
Heel
right.
Mehta
Yeah.
ma'am, I would like
Mhm.
to request you to please join Women with Wisdom and connect to Dr. Sunita ma'am one to one. She will help you out for both of your concerns. And
Yeah.
it is the request for all the viewers to share this YouTube channel link to others so that you, all can get the benefits of DMIT test and understanding of different types of personality and about these mind blowing dynamics sessions. So,
Thank you
thank
so
you, everyone. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Sunita
you so
ma'am.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
ma'am.
so much. Thank you so much for the wisdom team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wisdom
Thank you.
for
Thank
being
you
up.
so much. Special mention to Ashwini Rasar, she has taken the initiative
Thank you,
to
Yeah,
Ashwini.
thank you, Ashwin. Thank you
as
so much. Yeah.
yeah. So we'll connect back to you soon, ma'am. Hope to have your sessions again, and
Yes.
we will specifically finalize your more session for our other chapters too. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, viewers. Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
Thank you so
speakers.
much.
Yeah, thank you. We are ending up the
Thank
session here. Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you.